Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to be financially free and do whatever you want with money? Imagine what it would feel like to be able to fund whatever choices, tastes, or goals you have without having to struggle for the extra cash. To be able to make decisions and stand by them because you can afford to independently without relying on a loan or another person's money. Undoubtedly, it's a very beautiful and empowering feeling that every woman should be able to experience. Moreover, the benefits of being financially free are endless, from helping you to become a woman of value and class to allowing you to take good care of yourself and your loved ones. The list goes on and on. It's undeniably an experience that you should have for yourself. Of course, society has made it look like women mostly have to be dependent on other people for financial allowances and favors. However, that's no longer true for the modern woman. Today, more and more women are taking charge of their financial lives, gaining financial freedom, and building significant wealth. Plus, do you want to know the most exciting part in all of these? It's the fact that you too can do it. Yes, you heard that right. You can absolutely adventure on your journey to becoming a financially free woman today. However, you have to show up and be ready to put in the work. Not to worry though, because we will be teaching you some surefire strategies that will guide you and help you become the financially independent woman you have always dreamed about in this video. So, are you ready to break free from the rat race? Then come along as the Feminine Feline explores the top 7 ways to achieve complete financial freedom in real time. But before we continue, quickly give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe icon below. Now, let's dive right in. Number 7. Educate yourself. Ever heard of the saying that knowledge is power? Well, this saying couldn't be any more accurate, especially when it regards matters of finance. You should know that the more financially literate you become, the higher your chances are of accumulating wealth. This is why you must have noticed that most women of wealth you might have come across are quite educated and sophisticated. Now, it's no secret that reading is the best way to gather knowledge. And well, you must be willing to invest your time into reading and studying about money and how it works if you want to master it. You can also attend seminars, watch financial liberation videos, or even adopt good role models. The trick is to embrace any and every opportunity you have to gain more knowledge and educate yourself on the financial front. Once you are able to attain financial literacy and learn the way money works, you will be on top of your game and in total control of your financial situation. This knowledge will help ensure you know when to save, when to spend, and when to invest. Surely, that is the basis of true financial freedom. Number 6. Save up. Well, this one is a common necessity because the only way to really have enough money in your reserve is by saving up. After all, it's universally known that trying to build wealth without saving is like trying to hold water in a basket. It just doesn't work that way. However, if you make a habit of putting away a part of your income as savings, you will be amazed at how much you'll have to spare with time. Fortunately, too, this is one aspect that you can easily master, whether you are a stay-at-home mom or a full-on career woman. Moreover, if you have had any experience with handling finances, then you already know just how important it is to save. Firstly, it helps secure your future, not to mention the fact that it acts as a much-needed backup for emergencies and life's uncertainties. So, it goes without saying that the earlier you start learning how to save, the earlier you can start working towards your dream of being financially free. The simple trick is to keep aside at least 20% of your after-tax income as savings and watch it rise to unimaginable figures in no time. Number 5. cut down on frivolous expenses. Indeed, it is a popular notion that women tend to have a lot more personal expenses than men. But then, while there may be some truth in that, you will need to cut down on these expenses if you want to really step into your era of financial freedom. Truly, there are necessary expenses that you can't possibly do without. And then there are the electives that are optional and not quite as necessary. These unnecessary expenses are what you need to cut down, and here are a few practical ways to do this. First, you need to make a list of these expenses by order of their importance and classify them into categories. Next, you have to decide how much money you can spare for the expenses or wants in this case. Also note that your budget for these wants must not interfere with what you have already put aside in your savings. After that, you can assign specific amounts of money only to the expenses at the top of your list and consider deferring the others. This way, you can avoid impulse buying and even learn to let go of the things you don't need. Also, while this may not often be as easy as it sounds, it is a necessary sacrifice you must be willing to make for the greater good, which is your financial freedom. By the way, do you often find yourself struggling to cope with unnecessary expenses that tend to limit your financial stability? Just let us know in the comments section below, and you can rest assured you'll be getting a reply with practical solutions from us. Number 4, make plans. When thinking about overcoming impulse spending, you'll find that it is not the easiest of tasks. You might also agree that, as women, we tend to face a lot of financial altering crises that we aren't really prepared for. However, it doesn't take too much imagination to figure out what will happen to your finances if you keep having these unexpected expenses pop up and cart away with your savings. So, what could be the solution, and how can you really peg down these random and unexpected expenses? Well, the only real solution to impulse spending is planning, and you'll find this concept to be critical to any success in your quest to becoming a financially free woman. There's no doubt that planning ahead for your expenses will significantly reduce the number of unexpected expenses you have to deal with, both short and long term. Also, when you plan, you'll find that it's much easier to navigate the financial waters with the confidence that comes with your renewed sense of certainty. Number 3, pay off debts. Without mincing words, we must accept that debts are liabilities, no matter how little they come. And the more you accumulate them, the smaller your chances of getting financial freedom become. This is why you must always be careful not to fall into debt situations. Also, aside from the literal bondage that being in debt puts you, accumulating huge bills can decrease your credit score and hinder your chances of getting low-interest loans. However, we must acknowledge that breaking free from debts can often be a challenge, and you'll need to be very deliberate if you want to make any headway. It all boils down to being disciplined and living within your means. Luckily, such discipline is a trait you can easily find inside yourself if you are in tune with your femininity. Meaning, if you can find your satisfaction within, you won't need excessive material items to keep you happy. Number 2, don't inflate your lifestyle prematurely. Quickly think about the last time you got a promotion at work or any avenue to make a few extra bucks. If you're like most people, then you probably remember the rush you felt and then the urge that followed. The urge to splash some cash and upgrade to a higher level lifestyle. Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to adopt a better standard of living, and spending money on the beautiful things of life is not necessarily a waste. After all, you deserve these things for working so hard to come this far. The only problem you might have, though, is trying to inflate your lifestyle prematurely by lavishing all your money on the things you clearly cannot afford yet. Yes, the whole essence of seeking monetary freedom is so that we can get to the stage where we can effortlessly sponsor our lifestyle. But then you have to realize that there's absolutely no need to fake it, because this premature inflation will only delay you from getting that financial freedom that you so deserve. Number 1. Increase your income. Now, for the ultimate secret to financial freedom, your quickest route is to rapidly increase your income. It's not a new conclusion that the more money you make, the more you'll have to save and invest. So, if you really want to get your finances from where it is now to the level you have always dreamed of, you have your work cut out for you. You can either take a side hustle or start a small business to generate extra revenue, and you'll watch your savings almost double up in no time. Also, you can take the high road and invest in something volatile, so that you not only work for money, but also have your money work for you. You see, investments are not gender specific, and more women are taking the initiative and investing their way to financial freedom today. You definitely can enjoy this level of success too, if you find and take the best investment opportunities. One crucial thing, though, is to ensure you learn enough about the investment of your choice before committing, and don't put all of your eggs in one basket. So, there you have it, ladies. The secrets to being on top of your finances and achieving monetary freedom in real time. Remember to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more empowering content here on the Feminine Feline. See you in the next video.